Alright, what's good boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are here at round 5 for the MXBGP Championship. We're here at Kegums, a full soundtrack. You already know qualifying was stressful when it comes to sound. I'm not very good at sound as you all pretty much know. I don't really like sound because I'm not very good at it. But Moto 1, we got P11. We started off like 25th or so. Managed to go up into 9th, but everyone was so close. I was just in a battle the entire race. And then I was in 9th, dropped back to 13th from one crash, then only had time to get back up to 11th again. So P11, Moto 1, and then here we have Moto 2, just going to be showing you guys Moto 2 today. But yeah, we got a decent start here, and we just managed to work our way up, and we just ran a decent pace. We had some good battles, so yeah, hope you guys do enjoy. I'll chip in every now and then throughout the race as I normally do, but yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy the race here today at Kegums. And as you can probably already tell, the track is beat. The track got really rough very quick. We're on 0.07 E-road, but the track got really rough. It was like this rough halfway through Moto 1. And then we had to ride it again in Moto 2 for another 35 minutes. That was very lucky. I literally rode on the back of him. I generally felt me ride over the back of him. Very interesting. Don't know why he rolled it on the first lap. Maybe didn't get a good drive for it. But that was nearly very bad.
And do his thing. JS7 again on his debut ride on the Club MX machine. He's in second place, just made the pass on at Tiger right there. These two are going to go at it for a while. We've got Jake and Aiden separated at birth but together as close as you can be in the womb. The twins side by side almost going through the zero race where arch right here. They find themselves yet again one position apart. I'm pretty sure last moto is the only time this year they have been more than one position apart from each other. So those boys going to go at it, battling for the 4th position on track.
But yeah, managed to get the move on Jake there after he went down. I think he went down to like P13. He literally went down then, and then I think he got taken out 2 or 3 times. So a bit of a horrible lap for Jake there, but he managed to make his way back up again. But we had Club Mix boys 3, 4, and 5 there, which is quite good. We've got JS7 in front of us. But yeah, we're in a good position. Track is absolutely beat. You really got to start taking your time in these ruts. But yeah, we're pushing our way up, and we're currently in P4, boys. So let's go for a podium. Rax making a move with a lot of contact. What? That's not like Rax whatsoever. Alright, skipping forwards now. I want to say about 3 laps. JS7 was running very good. We were gaining him a little bit, and then unfortunately he goes down this corner, which gives us P3. So we are now in a podium position, boys. However, we do have Cam behind us still, which is a little bit frustrating, you know, when you've got a podium position going on and you've still got quicker guys behind you. And the top 3 of this has been practically the same every single race. Cam, Rax, Tyler. I think they're the only ones that have finished on the podium this year. I don't think anyone else has finished on the podium this year. I think they are the only ones, overall-wise anyway. But yeah, we're going for a podium, boys. That's what we want to get, so we're going to keep them pushing forwards. But yeah, we are now currently in P3. Now, Vibes is right behind me, but he's got 6 seconds of cut. So what's the section on his track where if you went off, you'd get 6 seconds? I still don't know where it was, but Vibes got it in NA250. Caleb got it. So I don't really know. I don't really know where you go off track and get 6 seconds of cuts. But yeah, Vibes is currently P5th on the leaderboard, but P3 on track. So I wasn't too worried about trying to keep him in front. If I just stayed close to him, then, you know, I could still get a podium. But obviously, I felt quicker than him, so I wanted to stay. I wanted to be able to get back in front of him again. So we kept on pushing, boys. We want to get on the podium in a GP round. good for us another 2 or 3 laps now. We're still holding P3. We've got a decent gap behind us, over 10 seconds on the guys behind us. And I don't know why, but I wasn't really pushing on this track. This track was so hard to push. You kind of just had to really take your time. But Cam is gaining, so I needed to keep going. We did have a gap on the guys behind us. However, Cam was making quick work of everyone else behind us. So we had to keep moving because we've still got about 9 minutes left this race. So we've got a lot of time left this race. And yeah, Cam is gaining a lot on us.
Right, it's Cam now 10 seconds behind you.
Not really what you want to be hearing, however, it's kind of inevitable. So we're going to keep going, we're going to keep pushing, and hopefully Cam can't catch us.
It's fine, you got 10 seconds behind us as well. Careful on this as well, if you over jump it, you land flat and you bounce and just get stuck.
Well, and that's just absolutely great. We just roll over the berm a little bit and we spin around, do front flips and back flips, and I don't even know what that was. But that's really unfortunate because that allows Cam and Jake to come past me. So we've now dropped off the podium. We've now gone from 3rd to 5th. A little bit annoying, but it's what it is. We've still got quite a lot of racing left to go. Try not to let Cam run away, but you know what Cam's like. Cam's pretty quick. He's come from pretty much dead last this race, so he's absolutely barking. But now we've got to try and get past Jake again and try and get back into that P4 position. Try and salvage decent overall. Obviously, as we've got P11 in the first race, which is not really where we want to be, but we're now where we want to be, basically fighting for a podium. So let's try and salvage a good overall here. Just a really annoying crash. Tried to turn on the brake above, it's flung me off the bike. That allows Vibes to come past, but Vibes has a lot of cuts, so I just want to try and get past him, try and catch up to Jake, and maybe go for a P4 in this race.
Watch this battle. It looks like there's some cuts coming into play again. Vibes up the inside. Nothing wrong with that. I'm surprised Aiden still went for that middle. I expected him to filter to the outside. Vibes losing the front end. He survives somehow. That was very, very close. Very close to going down. So these boys have been going back and forth for quite a lot of this race. They separated around the middle, but the start and the back end of this, they've been on top of each other, basically. So we've got Tyler, Rax, Cam, Jake, Aiden, and then Vibes.
Bit aggressive from Vibes, but it was clean. Didn't really hinder us in any way. A little bit aggressive, but you know, racing's racing. It is what it is. He ended up front tucking in the next corner anyway.
Where are the twins? There they are. Here we go. The boys in red in the air. So Jake's made quite a few mistakes. I think Jake's lost about 18 seconds in the course of the last 2 laps. And Vibes is right on the back of this as well. Now, remember, Vibes has about 7 seconds of cuts compared to these boys. So even if he overtakes them, he has to gap them by quite a long way to actually get the position. Aiden going to the inside, he could have moved Jake off the track there, but choosing to be kind to his own flesh and blood. Don't hate it at all. Got to respect the clean racing. I imagine that if that was your brother taking you out, you'd probably walk into the bedroom after the race and give him a cheeky little headbutt, but these boys keeping it clean. Well, this is probably the best battle on the track that we have right now, so I'm going to stick with it. I just find it weird that they look identical.
No, we don't.
They wore the same thing as each other at Eekmar out of the airport.
I don't think we did.
They're both the same speed on MX bikes right now. No difference between these two. If it wasn't for the name, you'd think they were the same person. Maybe it is. Maybe it's one man this whole time, just playing on 2 different controllers at the same time. One in his hands, one with his toes. He's all kinds of ambidextrous, using the grippers to use the controller.
What the
Jake seems to have made some more mistakes, so Aiden looks like he's going to finish in a comfortable 4th. It's where he spent most of this race.
So yeah, boys, that is MXBGP Kegums round 5. Managed to get a 5th overall with an 11-4. We got a 5th overall, which I'll take. I don't know how, but everyone that I needed to beat in Moto 2 had a stink of a race by the looks of it, and I managed to beat all of them. So I think, yeah, we got a 5th overall with an 11-4, which I don't understand how I did that, but we'll take it. Jake got 4th overall, I got 5th overall, so together again at the end. But yeah, happy with how I rode, considering sand is definitely not my forte. I'm not very good at sand whatsoever. I do want to say a big shout out to all the Club X boys as well. Had a few people making their debuts. And yeah, we managed to go 4th overall, 5th overall, 9, 10 and 11th overall, which I'll take. I think that's a good job for all the boys. We had our NA250 Caleb as well, who got 6th overall. So I think the worst overall of the night was 11th, which I don't think anyone on the team can be mad about that. So very, very good night. Shout out JS7 and Boy for their debuts, getting some top 10 overalls. And in the EU450 class, we are all top 10 in points, which is very, very good. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.